The coach here, welcoming you to another installment of Madden Ultimate Team. There's been a lot of talk leading up to this matchup, and it's finally here. But can it live up to all the hype?
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway in Foxborough. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll run for the first time now with James White. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
In second and 8.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That's caught over the middle by Hurst.
Jackson.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he will have a Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
37-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson finding his target. It's Cody Latimer.
Jackson's pass.
7 yards to pick up there.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run line.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. J.J. Watt that time able to do what he does best, and that's sack the quarterback. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
They'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
48-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. On the move to his left. He'll try and run it. He's got a first. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears.
Jackson on the keeper.
So now here are the Bears with excellent field position to start off. They'll be led out by their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson.
Gave the commencement address at the University of Wisconsin a couple of years ago. One of the most popular players ever to pull on the uniform there. The beginning of his career, he was a so-called game manager. Take care of the football and rely on the defense. Now, in this stage of his career, the offense runs through him, and it runs very well.
The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
5-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and...
They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards.
Chicago.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First quarter.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Bo. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. That's complete right around the 8. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive.
And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Jackson from the shotgun.
Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. From the gun, Jackson. He completes it right side to White. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
On 1st down, Wilson. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To try again after the sack. Wilson. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Jackson. He hits White, complete. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. To throw again is Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Steve Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, in a couple of ways, partner, because they've been shut out up until this point. So now at least they go into the locker room, and Uncle Mo may be creeping over to their side to talk to him a little bit. And second, they're right back in the football game, an extra point away from tying things up.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
That's it for the first half. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Now this will make it into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They run on first down with Jackson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
The veteran Robert Mathis there to make the tackle.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 23. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8. That's the end of the
back now in Foxborough. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. They'll run again with Jackson. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Makes the score Bears 10, Patriots 7.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the
Play action. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down.
Lamar Jackson.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now Jackson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. So Lamar Jackson in the offense. Down by 10. A minute 45 to play. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. And he'll drop it underneath to White. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They go play action with Jackson. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. But it's going to be second down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Jackson to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Throwing now is Jackson. On the left side, a catch by White. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Here's Jackson. And he's got it. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. And I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.